Greetings, everyone. This is Vicar John bringing you another episode of This Week in Ministry. And for this week, we are lifting up the Lay School of Ministry. And today I have Linda Carlson here with me to tell us a little bit about that ministry in which she participates in. Thank you for coming, Linda.
Good to be with you.
Thank you. And now, what is the Lay School of Ministry?
Well, the School of Lay Ministry is a program of the ELCA, and it started here at the New England Synod in 2007. It is a school that gives its students an opportunity to broaden their understanding of their faith, perhaps expand the skills that they might like to use in their local congregations, and some folks actually have used it as a point of discernment to see whether they would like to enter the ministry themselves. The way the program works is it's a 2-year course of study. 1 year is devoted to biblical studies. The other year is devoted to Lutheran theological study, church history, the American religious experience, the Reformation, and on through early American church history. Students can enter it at either year, the biblical year or the theological year, and the school begins in the fall with a mandatory retreat. There are actually 4 retreats that are required during the 2-year program. During the fall retreat, the important thing that happens is all the students come together from throughout New England to, and this is a tough assignment, I'm sorry, but you have to go to Camp Calumet.
Oh, no.
And eat all the wonderful food and make all wonderful new friends. But during this fall retreat, one thing that happens is that you identify your local study groups. Obviously, the school isn't going to come together from all over New England every time they need to meet to study. So in the case of my study group, we had folks from as far as Stamford to Old Saybrook to Thomaston to Manchester, and that's quite a good chunk of Connecticut.
Oh, yes, yes.
And it's up to the folks in each study group to decide how they want to cover the curriculum until the spring retreat. So you've got basically 6 months to figure this out. And the folks in the study group can define their own time of study. What we decided was we would like to meet once a month, all day, on a Saturday.
Oh, wow.
That worked well for us. We arrived early in the morning with breakfast and pots of coffee and lunch, and then we would go home late in the afternoon, our brains fried, but very happy. Now, other folks would decide that maybe if there were half a dozen folks even in the same congregation, why they would say, you know, let's meet for an hour or 2 after church on a Sunday every week. And that way they get through the curriculum in time for the spring retreat. Now, the curriculum is delivered on DVDs. And of course, whoever's hosting the study group that week is responsible for making sure that the DVD machine operates and that you can actually see all of the lectures that are delivered by this medium. And also at the fall retreat, you purchase your textbooks for the year, and you are prepared for each study group by reading the assignments in the textbook ahead of time. And during the study group, you listen to the DVDs. These are lectures by prominent theologians, faculty members of Lutheran seminaries, and the DVD will stop. It will suggest a bunch of questions for discussion, and you chew on those for a while, restart the DVD, and go until your chunk of curriculum is done for the day. The school has been expanding. There is an Indonesian congregation in southern New Hampshire that sent a large chunk of the congregation en masse to the year after I started, and they all graduated in 2013. And some of them will have quite a presence at Synod Assembly coming up, as we'll see.
Oh, wonderful.
We also have a Spanish language school in Rhode Island, and they will graduate their first class this year at Synod Assembly. Now, when our 2 years are up, and we march across the stage at Synod Assembly to graduate, and we're all very sad because it's over. We figured out what to do about that.
And what's that?
We created an alumni association, and we keep it going.
Oh, wonderful.
So now we have approximately 2 meetings a year when we have folks come and present to us for a day, and everyone who has graduated is eligible to come.
Well, that sounds like a very interesting ministry in which you are part of. And I know it sounds like, from what you've been saying, that you're able to do, even from there, go beyond the things that what the school allows you to offer, and go into local congregations to help teach and possibly help the ministers at those congregations.
Yes, people discover a great joy and freedom in their faith, I think, and the school offers people an opportunity to discuss among each other what those opportunities can be and discover them for themselves. And they're quite diverse. I don't think anyone takes the same path, but everyone finds something that they take joy in doing.
Well, thank you for that wonderful insight to a great ministry in which you participate in.
You're very welcome.
And I thank everyone for watching this Week in Ministry episode, and please tune in for another one for next week. And again, this was lifting up the Lay School of Ministry. Thank you, and God bless.